to NBA 2K22 and an all-new season of 2K TV. You want to be on 2K TV, right? You're on 2K TV right now. Yeah, okay.
Finally, I'm on an episode. I seen Jordan on episodes. I seen other. I'm here. Yes.
We're so happy to have you here. Is there anything about your appearance that they need to get right in the game?
For sure.
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. Yeah. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
Terrific view of the nighttime traffic between Manhattan and our setting tonight, Brooklyn, New York. All right, everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Jason Tatum, already an all-star, but he won't rest until he's a superstar. He said, quote, nobody puts higher expectations on me than myself. When I have big games, I try not to get too excited because the guys I look up to, they do it often. I want to get to the point where when I do it, it's kind of like another night. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. And for Brooklyn, DeMarcus Cousins is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Johnson in at the point. Now here's Johnson. Outside Tatum. From outside the arc. Up again. He can't get it to go. Shot on the wing. Misses off the right iron.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
To the inside. Here's Simmons. The short one's on the money.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
Here's Houston. George defending. Here's Houston. 6 on the shot clock. Over Simmons. Houston can't hit. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And there's Simmons on the assist from Tatum.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Nowitzki. Shoots over Tatum. No good from 18. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 so far. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. And here's Tatum. Simmons finds Tatum. Here's Cousins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, Cousins was part of the U.S. national team that won gold back in 2016. He said it was always a dream to play for his country, and when he got the chance, he didn't waste it.
At the line, 2 times.
He's perfect from the line this time. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Out to the right wing. Simmons, the pass to Cousins. Goes up at the stripe. And that one hits the back iron. For Detroit, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Nowitzki. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Back to Simmons. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Simmons has got 6. They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Here's Armstrong. To the middle. Counted.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to George. Lets the three fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
I just love the ball move.
Inside. Tatum with a steal. Here's Johnson. Here's Simmons. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Pistons trailing. Here's Houston. Shoots over George. Rebounded by Johnson. Down low. Here's Cousins. Soft touch off the glass.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Nowitzki. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
One way to describe Nowitzki: calm, controlled, poised, even with the defense right up on him. I mean, he makes tough shots look easy.
It's good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
The Pistons have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Pass to Nowitzki. Tatum with a steal. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. George's shot is off.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Nowitzki. And he drops that one in. Nowitzki. He's got 6.
And I always like seeing Nowitzki get the shot from here. I mean, his jumper, as sweet as it gets.
Johnson passes to Tatum. To the paint. Offensive rebound. Shoots a fadeaway. Cousins can't hit.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Here's Armstrong. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Nowitzki, that one's good.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Outside Simmons. Down low. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
First free throw is good.
You know, it really shows on the face of Nowitzki how much he loves playing the game. And that kind of enthusiasm is infectious.
Good on the second one. And he nails the third.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Tatum. And it's blocked.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
Here's Houston. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
The execution has been better lately, do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now here's Johnson. There's Tatum with the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Detroit. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's Nowitzki missing. The Nets with a lead. Here's Simmons. Throw it down!
Oh,
wow!
Man.
You want some? Woo! You got some!
He was looking in the basket on that one.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Houston. Pass to Nowitzki. Three-pointer. Rebound Brooklyn. Outside Tatum. There's the three. Gets the three to fall.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Here's Armstrong. Here's Nowitzki. Hounded by Tatum. Tatum brings a double team. Here's Armstrong. Sinks it from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Tatum. There's the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Cousins. And Chris Middleton is subbed in for Tatum. Now here's Johnson. Defense right on him. George passes to Capella. Yep, that one's good. And the Nets lead by 7.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work. A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
The ball's knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Here's Blackman. Pass to Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Over George.
Love the fact that Paul George expends great energy at both ends of the floor. He's a rangy defender who's extremely disruptive.
Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Paul against Murray. Pass to Blackman. Here's Paul. And here's Valanciunas. George defending. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Blackman. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Paul, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Paul really makes the most of the mid-range area. He's very comfortable shooting in there.
Left side Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
One of the more improved players over the last few years, Murray has thrived in his high-usage role. You just wonder how good can this kid become.
Shoot 2.
And he can't get the first one. And it's really incredible the number of ways Murray can affect a game.
I mean, I totally agree, B.A. I mean, he creates for himself and others. One of the best rebounders in the league at his position. And boy, is he disruptive on defense.
And he's good on the second.
You know, you look at the potential Murray has, and it's exciting, quite honestly. He's a lead guard. He plays the point, but he's more of a scorer than a distributor at this point.
That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's George. Valanciunas with a rebound. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. A step-back shot. Here's Randolph. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Free throw line jumper. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Pistons trailing. Outside Paul. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Paul's got a really nice touch from the interior, and you know, he likes to get in there and mix it up with the big guys any chance he gets.
The shot. That one a little long. And for the Nets, they're shooting 46% in the first quarter. A minute 50 left in the first quarter here. From the low block. Capella can't get it to go. Detroit shooting about 43% since tip-off. Here's Blackman, defended by Murray. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Ball against Murray. George outside. Fires for 3. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. George has got 8 points.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player. He knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
Now here's Paul. That's tipped. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Murray. Detroit with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Blackman. George defending. To the middle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella.
Really hard to contain Randolph, especially from this area where he goes really hard at the defense.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, you know, you look at Randolph, he's now in the final laps of his career. He's a strong voice in the locker room, though, and somebody the younger players can look up to.
Both good from the line that time.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Inside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now George. 4-3. Ben Simmons getting it done for the Nets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Well, Detroit shooting the ball at 48% so far, setting the floor for Detroit. Murray against Paul. Out to the right wing. Randolph. Goes back up. Shots blocked. They retain possession. He takes it in. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 6 points for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Randolph. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Randolph. 6 to shoot. And we saw players like Jalen Green skip college and go straight to the G League with the Ignite team. Clark, now prospects are leaving high school early to go pro.
Yeah, and I think they should have that opportunity and right to choose that option if they feel that's what they want to do, B.A. Not everybody is going to be able to make it to the NBA, but some can actually forego college and get their NBA or pro career started earlier, and they should have that right and option.
And that one's good. Paul.
Well, that's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
Paul against Murray. George outside. The 3 is up. And the Nets, another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Knocks it loose. Driving to the basket, and the jam by George.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. Devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
And the Pistons call time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And your Brooklyn Nets. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Houston. Gobert with it. Here's Armstrong. Covered by Johnson. Armstrong, no good. Brooklyn has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Tatum. And there's the rejection. Here's Armstrong. Shoots over Johnson. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot denial.
Here's Houston. It's a 5-point game. Armstrong. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one goes in. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Nets?
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Here's Nowitzki. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Nets have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Simmons. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Houston. Launches it. Offensive board.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's George. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Houston. Here's Nowitzki. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Simmons doing a nice job being physical, taking the foul and still getting the shot up.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons. And out the line, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, when Simmons went #1 in the 2016 NBA draft, he was the 3rd pick in 11 years to have been born in Melbourne, Australia. Andrew Bogut was first, and then Kyrie Irving next, and then Simmons. Really remarkable. Perhaps something in the water down under?
So the Nets making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. And both free throws good for Simmons. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Make some noise, fans.
Detroit with the ball. 9-point game. Here's Houston. Pass to Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. Here's Armstrong. Count that bucket. 5 points in the game.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Johnson passes to Simmons. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Simmons. And the Nets lead by 9.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
Here's Nowitzki. And the 18-footer right on the mark. And here's Johnson. Can't hit that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Here's Nowitzki. Rebound Brooklyn. Cousins has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Johnson. It's blocked by Gobert. And they get it back. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Jake Armstrong. That's his first personal. Second team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons. At the line one time.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. No shot.
Free throw, no good for Simmons.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Tatum with it. He's got 5. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just got to take your medicine and wrap Mikan up because he's a big guy to deal with.
George Mikan, 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And so he hits both. Here's Johnson. Going inside. It's deflected. And they're able to recover. Here's Armstrong. He's got 5. Pass to Gobert. Here's Houston. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tatum against Gobert. Tatum passes to Simmons. Back to Tatum. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's Cousins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And, you know, Cousins is a wrecking ball inside, guys. Effective at using his size to draw the contact close to the rim. He's a hard guy to defend.
Cousins at the line 2 times.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Detroit has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Armstrong, covered by Johnson. Pass to Gobert. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Cousins.
That's his second personal. Fourth team foul.
The Nets with a lead. Now here's Johnson. Here's Tatum. Back to Johnson. For three, George. Rebound Detroit.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Armstrong. Simmons defending. To the inside. And stolen by Simmons. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Cousins throws it down.
How about that? Cousins throwing it down on the alley-oop. Go ahead, big fella.
Timeout called. The Pistons. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Ben Simmons.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Murray's checked in for George. Here's Houston, defended by Murray. Here's Houston. He's got 5. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Down low. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Armstrong, covered by Johnson. Pass to Nowitzki. Just 5 to shoot. With the 10-footer, that one's wide left.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Simmons, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's Houston. Johnson with the defensive effort.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Detroit has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
So the Nets making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Pass to Houston. And stolen by Middleton. Inside. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And Chris Middleton, a great three-point shooter. But he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Grant.
Middleton is just flat out a shooter. Can pull up from anywhere on the floor. If you give him the mid-range, he'll take it and punish you.
Simmons. That's his second personal. Third team foul. Shooting for Detroit. At the line with 2 shots.
That's good from Paul.
It's incredible. You hear the stories about Chris Paul and his leadership, what he's done on and off the court. Not just with his team, but the whole league looks to him for guidance and really trusts his wisdom. That's high praise.
Paul hits them both.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Johnson. With the floater. The rebound by Blackman.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Now here's Paul. Here's Blackman, defended by Murray. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Blackman is a dangerous player. Good size, nice shooting stroke, and he can turn it up quickly. Shoots a high percentage from just about everywhere.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:06 left to play in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Now Paul. He's got 10. To the middle. Here's Blackman. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. 10 points for him.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Paul against Johnson. Shoots over Paul. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Blackman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Martin misses. Middleton from the outside. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Coach, this first half has been a struggle. What's been the problem?
Lack of intensity. We're back on our heels. They're attacking us. We're not getting much done.
Guys, they'll look to be the aggressor in the second half.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off their spots, make them put the ball in.
And Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. They've got DeMarcus Cousins. Ben Simmons is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Paul George. And it's Johnson in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Houston. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. He has 7. Here's Tatum. To the inside. And Cousins gets it to go on the assist from Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Armstrong. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Brooklyn has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Johnson finds Tatum. Down low. Here's Cousins. The shot misses. Good D by Gobert. And Detroit is shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's Nowitzki. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Here's Tatum and Gobert with a block. Here's Armstrong. George defending. Deflected.
Cousins not one to be challenged there. Tenacious denial.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Johnson. He has 6. Tatum from long range. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Tatum's got 8.
When Tatum is set up now, he's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
Here's Houston. George defending. Right wing. 6 to shoot. From about 19. The rebound by the Nets. Cousins has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Now here's Johnson. He's covered closely.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Pass to Houston. For 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Simmons has got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3, George. And the Nets, another 3.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Got a piece of it. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Johnson. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Five to shoot. That shot is off, and it's Detroit the other way. Here's Houston. He's got 9, and the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Armstrong. He's got 5. They need this. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
B.J. Armstrong, so effective. Now love the way he's effective. I mean, he's a clever combo guard who's very efficient, stays very much within himself and how he plays the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Brooklyn has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
All right, look who's getting onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Pistons on D, trailing by 13. Gobert with the double and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Pistons with possession here. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Armstrong, covered by Johnson. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. And again, the Pistons missing.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Simmons. Here's Cousins. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
You know, Cousins is a guy who regularly averages 10-plus boards a game. This guy is a beast on the boards.
And the Pistons shooting a disappointing 38%. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Johnson passes to George. Inside. Here's Simmons. That shot off the mark. The Pistons have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Nowitzki, hounded by Tatum. A shot from the high post. And it's Nowitzki missing.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Pass to Nowitzki. Simmons brings a double team. Here's Houston. Six to shoot. To the paint. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
So both teams making some changes here. The Nets have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Johnson passes to Tatum. George with it. He's got 16. Tatum's shot is good.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Detroit has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's Armstrong, covered by Johnson. Pass to Houston. There's the triple. Nails it from 3.
Houston.
He's got 12.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. Fans, your Brooklyn Nets.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Brooklyn. The Nets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Johnson passes to Tatum. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. He's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Here's Armstrong. 10 points for him. And the layup is good.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 10. George outside. Over Gobert. And Gobert with a block. Here's Armstrong. Good D by Middleton. Oh, he picked him clean. Denied by Tatum.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Now here's Johnson. From the stripe to the middle. Here's Camby. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I think Magic Johnson gets more joy out of making the assist than any other part of the game that he excels in. Constantly looking to set them up for scoring.
Here's Armstrong. Reverses. And no good. Great D that time from Middleton. Here's George. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Houston. George defending. Oh, George with a steal. Outside Tatum. Pass to Middleton. Here's Camby. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And stolen by Middleton. Outside Johnson. Back to Middleton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Middleton's got 5 points. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Nets?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
I tell you, George is an amazing athlete. He's got great speed, and when he's in the open court running the break, that's a scary look for the defense. Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And the Nets with possession here, following the score by Detroit. Tatum with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Shot is up, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Pass to Houston. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Here's Blackman. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Brooklyn with the board. Now Johnson. 10 points for him. Pass to Tatum. A minute 22 left in the third quarter of the game. To the inside. Here's Camby. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Armstrong got a piece of it. Outside Tatum. From deep. And the Nets, another 3.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Here's Armstrong, covered by Johnson. Pass to Houston. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. To end the run, George with the block.
On defense, George able to use all of that length and athleticism to deny the shot.
To the wing, right side. And here's Johnson. Back to George. Drives to the hoop. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Blackman. Tatum with the block. And so it's Brooklyn. A huge 24-point lead for them. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Pass to Murray. George outside. The baseline J is on the way. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. George has got 24 points.
When George starts to heat up like that, it elevates his whole team. They're loving the scoring right now.
The offensive rebound. Capella with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. The Pistons making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Puts it up off the inbound. It's rebounded by George. And it's Brooklyn ball. And he's going for the oop here. And a slam dunk by Capella.
The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
Paul with it. Pass to Randolph. Here's Martin. Middleton covering. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Nets shooting at about 51% for the game so far on this one. With the drive. And it's good. 2 points.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Outside Johnson. Back to Paul. Jacks up a 3. And they get it back.
And his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep the possession going.
Outside Murray. George for 3. The Pistons clear it. Here's Martin. Outside Johnson. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Ooh, poked away. Paul with a steal. Pass to Martin. The 3. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Now here's Middleton. George outside. Here's Capella. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Detroit calls timeout. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. Here's the 3. Can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Detroit has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the 4th. Beyond the arc. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
The pull-up jumpers are a big part of Chris Paul's repertoire on offense. I mean, also a big part of what makes him so dangerous, too.
Now here's Hero. Capella finds Hero. And it's Martin with the rebound. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Outside Johnson. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Hero. And Valanciunas gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
Showing off another part of his game. Valanciunas just proving he has a reliable jump shot too.
And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Now, into the lineup for the Pistons.
Johnson against Paul. Pass to Martin from downtown. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Martin's got 6 points in the quarter.
And there's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way. An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Inside, here's Martin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Paul George.
Tell you what, Kevin Martin does not lack for confidence, and you got to like that about him. Has a really quirky-looking shot, but it works fine just for him. It's not about how it looks. It's about how it works, and his works fine.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Cousins, he's checked in for Clint Capella. The Pistons making a switch here. So he gets them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now here's George. 3-on-3. Simmons defending. Here's Houston. Pass to Martin. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Houston. Misses the 3. Cousins against Gobert. Cousins, the pass to Simmons. Back to Cousins. It's George on the wing. Takes one from 10 feet. Yep, that one goes.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Houston. Shoots over Johnson. They get the rebound. Nowitzki. Oh, they get a hand on it. Cousins with the steal. They've got numbers. Second chance shot. Kept alive.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
The 3 is up. And it's Nowitzki missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Martin. Pass to Houston. Shoots over Johnson. Misses off the left iron.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Look to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
So the Nets making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Outside Simmons. And he's going for the lob. Got a hand on it. Here's Nowitzki. Pounded by Tatum. Down low. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Johnson. And it's good for 2.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And here's Tatum. This one for three. Detroit with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Armstrong, covered by Johnson. Armstrong, no good. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Cousins, the pass to Johnson. From 20 feet. And that's off the glass and in. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter. Detroit shooting just around 34% in this game so far. Here's Houston. George defending. Nowitzki, that one's good.
Love how confident Nowitzki is from beyond the arc. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot to go with that 7-foot frame. Almost impossible to block it, and it goes in more times than not.
Now here's Tatum. Back to George. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. To the inside. Simmons lays it up and in despite excellent defense.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Tatum passes to Simmons. Missed inside. Here's Nowitzki. To the paint. And a nice finish on the layup.
And Nowitzki is an accomplished scorer inside. Uses his height extremely well. You can't allow him to get that kind of positioning.
Now here's Johnson. Defense is right there. Here's the teardrop. And it's good on the layup.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Houston. Can't nail the jumper.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Nowitzki. Over to the wing. Pass to Armstrong.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Fires, high post. Oh, Simmons with the block. Tatum finds Johnson. Houston with a rebound. And the Pistons with possession here. Here's Armstrong. George defending. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Houston. Takes the three. Drains the triple.
Houston.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Paul George.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Johnson passes to Tatum. To the middle. Here's Cousins. And Gobert with a block. They get it back. There's Tatum with the three. The shot comes out. And the Pistons going the other way now. Here's Armstrong. It's blocked. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Left side, Tatum. Pass to Simmons. Simmons is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. And Brooklyn has possession. And the Nets miss again. Here's Armstrong. So we see the Nets taking the W here. We saw two different